Address Resolution Protocol, ARP, Address Resolution Protocol. A protocol used by computer network devices to pair a MAC address with an IP address on a local network. ARP is a fundamental element of the TCP/IP protocol suite used on the Internet. When a device on a network wants to communicate with another device using TCP/IP, it needs to know the MAC address of the other device. The ARP protocol provides a way for devices to translate IP addresses into MAC addresses so they can communicate with each other. When a device needs to communicate with another device on the same network, it sends an ARP request to the network asking for the MAC address that it does not know and that is associated with the IP address that it knows of the target device. The ARP request is then broadcast to all devices on the network with the gist of it: I hope the device with the IP address responds and tells me its MAC address, and only the device with the corresponding IP address responds with its MAC address. The requesting device's ARP cache is then updated to the MAC address of the target device, allowing the two devices to communicate with each other. ARP operates at layer 2 of the OSI model, and is used by devices such as switches and routers to determine the physical address of the next hop in the network. ARP is an important network communication protocol because it allows existing devices to communicate with each other without the need for additional settings. Because whatever is perfect is what they say, ARP is vulnerable to various types of attacks such as spoofing or ARP cache poisoning, where an attacker sends fake ARP messages to a device on a network in order to associate its MAC address with the IP address of another device on the network. This in turn allows the attacker to intercept and manipulate network traffic, potentially stealing sensitive data or injecting malware into the network. To protect against this type of attack, a network administrator should implement security measures such as port security, network segmentation, and the use of encryption protocols such as HTTPS and SSL/TLS. Additionally, network administrators can use tools like ARP Watch or ARP Sentry to monitor and detect ARP spoofing attacks. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.